YouTube, you know I'm Steve. I got some new pickups. Baseball season has started. This is a package from Nike. Let's take a look at the new San Diego City Connect jersey. So this is what it came in. It's like decorated, infested with Fanatic little silhouettes. Anyways, this is a Jackson Merrill 2026 City Connect in what's being called a stadium jersey, which is the mid-tier above the replica but below the authentic. I have a Tatis jersey already. I wanted to go with Merrill just because I've been wanting a Merrill jersey, so I thought it would be the right time. And as you can see, you got the Nike classic color-coded Nike label, red for large. I decided to go with the large. Let's see here. But yeah, I went with Merrill, and little did I know, unbeknownst to me, all of Merrill's jerseys sold out, at least for all the most recent releases in the last 2 weeks. Yesterday, the all black replicas dropped, and the jersey that's blank on the back sold out, as well as Merrill's again. There's some other players that are available. But yeah, I definitely had to get a new jersey and support the City Connect. I did like the previous City Connect design, and have a Snell jersey and a couple of hats. And so Snell ended up being traded, and so I don't really wear that jersey anymore. I'm not interested in wearing a jersey for a player that's not on the team anymore, but that's just my preference. But yeah, here you go. You got the Dia de los Muertos patch, size large. I have a Nike jersey, like I said. It's an XL, so I wanted to go down half a size. I bought these right when they dropped on Nike, and noticed immediately that they were V-neck pullover. I keep flipping it, but yeah. So this is the jersey. I did a little bit of research. I saw a Reddit thread that was discussing the breakdown between Fanatics lids versus Nike and some fiasco that happened. So I got to do a little bit more research on that and find out what's going on. But yeah, I guess there's been some recent history with the quality of jerseys that are being manufactured. But I didn't know if a size large was going to fit. In addition to that, one thing that I will note is that the jerseys dropped on lids, aka Fanatics, and Nike. And because I was going to go a size down, I wanted a more convenient, easy return experience. And so I went ahead and ordered this on Nike for $215 with shipping and tax and all that. Just because with Fanatics and lids, I don't know if you know this, but let's get into the next box while I discuss this. So I have the baseball caps as well. Over here dropping stuff. Let's put that right there. So, yeah, in the past, I've learned the hard way if I've ordered hats online from lids or Fanatics that they have a different return policy. So if you order on lids, you can't return in store if you order online. And I've tried it in the past and have been turned away. And so I bought the hats on lids, of course, to get a couple fitteds. I'm gonna order from lids, but the jersey on Nike in case I had to return it and needed a more pleasant return experience. If you order online for lids and you need to return, you can't go to the store. And if you mail the hat back, there's a $10 fee to print a shipping label. And so I went one size up on my fitted because I'm really a 7 1/4. But I went 7 3/8. So I got these two City Connects, both fitted. I prefer 5950 over snapback or A-frame, but we're about to get into that in a moment as well. So yeah, these are the 2026. Look at that. 2026 New Era San Diego Padres City Connect. And I am based out of San Diego. I am a Padres fan. I've been to 3 games already. I went to the City Connect release night debut when they wore them on the field Friday, April 10th. So I got to see the decorations in the park. I have another channel, Steve Booking It, where I'm vlogging the Petco Park vlogs. If you want to check that out, it's YouTube at Steve Booking It. But yeah, this is nice. This is like a new kind of checkered, or what do they call this? Like the tablecloths for picnic, like quilted kind of. Excuse me. Trucker hat. So that screen, that mesh is nice. Even just the feel of this particular hat, I could see it online. I definitely wanted this. I could already tell this is going to be comfortable if it fits. I haven't tried these on yet, and so it's a risk. It's just ordering hats online versus going in the store, excuse me, and trying them on and making sure they fit before you leave the store. Because you're going to pay $10 for a shipping label to send the hats back to Fanatics, aka Lids, aka MLB Shop. I think that's all one inventory. The team stores and all that, it's all one. Look at this sweatband. That's incredible. This is my second time seeing this. I've seen it in the stadium already. But yeah, that's my City Connect haul, at least for now, up until this point. So, but all of Merrill's jerseys keep selling out, which is cool. I had no idea. I just wanted to get a different number this time for somebody that was going to be on the team, and I enjoyed the park. I've even been considering getting the jerseys with the blank reverse side. Let me know what you guys think of those. But yeah, this is the City Connect merchandise that I decided to go with. I know I wanted this hat. Last week at one of the games, I sat next to another fan who had his hat. He was wearing his hat, and he told me something that was interesting that I didn't know. He was surprised that the MLB would let San Diego have a white hat, especially for pitchers, because one thing I didn't think about is that for a pitcher to have a white hat, if the batter is getting ready for the pitch and the hat overlaps with the ball or vice versa, he can't see it. That's why the wall in the outfield are dark green, at least at Petco, or dark navy blue. And so he was surprised that, the MLB and or Padres allowed a white hat for their City Connect uniforms, just because it's hard to see the ball being pitched against, a white hat. So something very interesting. Petco is a cool place to go. All the people are always cool, and it's just immediately like familiar when you're in the stands. And so that's one thing I love about that ballpark. This one is dope. I really like this a lot. It's like a quilted kind of checkered diamond mesh that's different than the regular trucker. So yeah, so I'm gonna see if this jersey fits. I'm gonna see if the hats fit, and then if it doesn't, I'm gonna return this to Nike without having to pay a fee to do a return, and then either get, this is already sold out. This jersey is sold out. But I looked on eBay, and these are selling for what, like $69? If you go to sold and complete and you look up this jersey and this number. So I'm not sure what gives, but I need to do a little bit more research on the different jerseys. But as far as I know, this is the stadium jersey, which is the mid-tier jersey, like I said, below the authentic and above the replica. The replicas that have the blank reverse that were all black that released yesterday or the day before, and Merrill's are already all sold out on Nike. But it would be cool to have another player's jersey, which I'm cool with. But yeah, I didn't waste any time on this year's City Connect. Let me know in the comments what this is referred to. Again, this decoration, those little flags that you hang around you hang above the plaza or the patio on the hacienda. I forgot what that's called, but maybe I'll put it in. But yeah, let me know what you think of this year's City Connect, not just for San Diego, but for all the teams. Texas had a really dope jersey. It's an all red. It says Texas on it. That I thought was one of the dope ones. The Pirates. Who's it? The Braves. But yeah. So no buttons. V-neck, pullover, size large. I might just keep this because I know this number is not available anymore. I don't know, but no big deal. But I just like gear. I like fitteds. I like J's and sneakers. And so this is a little bit different for me. I've kind of slowed down on getting shoes in the meantime. I'm waiting on those Toro 4s to release. But here's the rest of my new era haul. I have here, let's put this way. So I like, shoes and hats that are different. And so I have some new baseball hats to go along with the rest of the City Connect stuff for this baseball season. I'm not gonna lie, usually every baseball season I get a few new hats, but I may have overdid it. I went to the store with a family member and she was like, "You're gonna buy the Christmas one? Why would you buy the Christmas one? It's March." And I don't know. To be honest, I can't say. Maybe it was an impulse buy. Maybe it was just different. And I don't want just regular black, white, navy blue, gray things. And so I just decided to get this because it was different. I haven't seen yet. The Foot Locker here in Escondido, for some reason, is the Foot Locker that gets the best hats. Their hat wall is like better than UTC, Fashion Valley, and other shoe stores in the malls. And so I like buying hats from the Escondido Foot Locker because they usually have some side patches and colors that aren't released at the other stores, even lids for that matter. So I wanted to start out with this one. This is the Christmas in April, new era fitted, 7 3/8. But I like it, it's different. So the next hat will explain more of what I'm trying to say about this one. And I usually don't go in for all black hats and haven't had an all black hat. This is actually from New Era directly. No, this one's from Lids. But this is charcoal, number one. I know that doesn't make a big difference. But it was this logo blacked out. This Swinging Friars logo that was blacked out that made me choose this. And so there you have it. 7 3/8, again, 59.50, Swinging Friars, simple. Now I have one. I don't need a bunch of all black hats. I'm going for things with more color, these days. It's kind of like my shoes. I like different stuff, like the ashy Air Jordan Retro 14 black and Carolina, black University blue. Just different materials, different colors, just stuff that's going to stand out. And so at least I have one trademark charcoal, all blacked out hat. And then, it's got one of the logos that's not as circulated as the SD. And so the Swinging Friars, there's even different Swinging Friars logos or different Padre logos. So that's the two 59.50s that I got. Now, this is something that's out of the ordinary for me because I've been fighting against A-frames, but the rest of these New Era hats are A-frames. This was a hat that I liked because of its color and the side patch. Usually, I see the All-Star Game 2016 side patch But that 20 years Petco Park embroidered side patches is a little bit different. I like this hat for the colors and the fit, but this is a $9.50, and this was the only hat in here that was on sale. I think I got it for like 15 bucks with the flex cash from Foot Locker. Like, this is what, 50 bucks? That's a lot. I usually don't like paying 30 with the coupon, with the discount code. This was probably like 45 or 40, and you'll see the price points on the rest of these. This is another A-frame. This one I really like because it's kind of got diffused blue on it. So this is, a lot of these are going to be paired with my kicks and my retros. And I just liked that gold and navy patch on there, and the bill, and you got the camo. So that kind of stood out to me. But diffused blue 11s, I'm on Manier Retro 3 for the love of the games. So that's going to go with that. And then last but not least, you have a white and red A-frame. This is something that's unique to my collection as well. I got this to wear with the Air Jordan 13 Chicago's. I needed another hat. I have one white and red hat so far, but I decided to get this one to go with the Fire Reds, the Chicago's, the Breads, and I wanted a more balanced red hat. So it's majority white, and then you have the bill that's red. And so it's just one more option to have to wear with the Chicago Bulls colored retros that are released. But yeah, so this all came from the same Foot Locker. These three, and this, and then this came from Lids. The jersey came from Nike. But yeah, there you have it. My 2026 MLB New Era haul for this baseball season. And I am going to wear all my favorite kicks to the ballpark, hats. It's just what, it gives me confidence. It feels good to be fresh, to be stylish, to put your twist on things. And so this is what I decided to go with. And it ain't over yet, because I still want the all black jersey as well, black and gold. But I have so many hats, I might have to do a yard sale or something like that just to keep things organized. But yeah, I'm excited about this baseball season. I've already been to the stadium a few times. I'm gonna go to a couple other ballparks, and so you gotta get some fresh gear. But yeah, that's kind of like how I like to do things. That one particular Foot Locker, I could be looking for shoes there and end up getting hats, and so I've kind of switched gears a little bit. So we'll see how it is. But let me know what you think. Are you participating in this baseball season? Did your team get a new City Connect? And if you're gonna order jerseys, get them from Nike. And if you're gonna order hats, be prepared to pay 10 bucks to ship it back if you need to return. So that's just my expert opinion. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. We went over fitteds and New Era products and jerseys this video. Usually it's sneaker content, but let me know what your opinion down in the comments. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all my subscribers. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next Saturday release day and or pickup.